Weather time now, and Ruth is here. Ruth
packed its bags and gone and found somewhere a lot hotter and sunnier. Even July's had enough, and quite frankly, haven't we all? Probably if you set foot outside this morning, you don't need me to tell you that it has been a very unsettled start to the week, with weather warnings in force for tonight. Can you believe it? More on that in a moment. If you do catch some sunshine though over the next few days, it will feel pleasantly warm. This is the positive bit. I'm trying to put a spin on it here, with something slightly more settled by the time we get to the end of the week. But we do have some weather to get through first, and that comes courtesy of this very messy area of low pressure. It's a swirling mess. A little bit of a ridge bringing something slightly more settled then for Wednesday, and thereafter high pressure really tries its best to bring something slightly more decent. But I'm not trying to get your hopes up too much. It is only slightly more decent. It's probably less bad than it has been over the last few days. I think you get the picture. It's just all very unexciting, but some heavy rain to come. Here are the details. And always one to end on a positive, little bit of glimmer of hope that we could have something slightly more July-ish by the time we get to the end of July. So there you go.
July-ish.
July-ish.
Thanks for that, Ruth.
Well, northern areas currently enjoying some calm conditions. Not quite such the same story, though, down across the south, with a warning for the next few hours for some very heavy, slow-moving, thundery downpours that will continue their journey northwards during the early hours of tomorrow morning. So that warning expires, but it is going to be a very unsettled end to the night across the whole of the country. And as I said, these downpours are certainly going to be on the heavy side, with the winds picking up the pace too. Temperature-wise, well, pretty academic, neither here nor there. We're looking at values of around 13 or 14 Celsius. But wherever you are, it's not going to be the most pleasant of starts to tomorrow morning, I think we can cheerfully say. That wet weather will effectively continue its journey, spiralling northwards, clearing during the course of the morning, with a few showers tucking in behind, lots of low cloud, misty, murky conditions, and again breezy in places too, particularly through the Irish Sea coastal areas. But it is a more southerly direction, and that has quite an effect on temperature, not feeling quite as cool as it has done out there today. We've had a northerly wind today. Tomorrow, a brisk but southerly airflow. So we're looking at highs of around 20 in Celsius, which is actually where it should be at this time of the year. And despite the cloud and the rain, we've still got moderate to possibly high levels of UV. It's that time of the year after all, so don't get caught out. As we head through the course of the week, then the heaviest of that rain will clear through Tuesday night. And as it stands, Wednesday is actually shaping up to be a pretty decent day. There'll be some decent spells of sunshine, most likely down across the south. So the further south you go, this is where you'll see the best of the blue skies. Temperatures yet again around 20 or 21 in Celsius. And as I said, it should be a generally calmer end to the week. Well, as far as your pollen count is concerned, we are just unfortunately at the time of the year where the grass pollen levels are getting up our noses and remain generally moderate to high for the next few days.